She walked into the building mere seconds ahead of me, lunch bag swinging from one arm like an excited kindergartner on the first day of school. I followed at a close distance and a much slower pace on our way from the parking shuttle to the office, balancing my own bags in preparation for an ordinary Wednesday at work. I admired her enthusiasm on a midweek morning and couldn't help but smile as this teammate I'd never met offered an energetic greeting to the guard on duty and continued toward the elevator. But as she moved out of sight, it was the final phrase thrown over one shoulder that gave me pause. "Let's get this day over with." I've thought about those words several times since hearing them a few weeks ago. And each time I'm reminded of the sharp distinction between an intention to slow down and embrace each day with wonder and curiosity, and the opposite desire to rush through and mark the day complete. I understand the sentiment of both, and perhaps you do too. I know the temptation to fast track hard, stressful, and unpleasant moments is very real. But in doing so, don't we also miss the good, beautiful, and joyous moments as well? My sister and her family were in town for 27 hours last weekend, and we tried our best to savor each minute together. Despite cloudy skies and an eventual downpour that brought everyone indoors, we managed to celebrate 2 family birthdays and squeeze in an eclectic blend of activities, like big meals, long walks, an exercise competition, and a talent show, like guitar lessons, fun games, silly stories, and serious conversations about the future. This year is poised for transition, and I know it won't always be like this. It never is, right? Every year is different from the last, if only a little. But some bring bigger change than others, and for our family, this year is shaping up to be one of significant adjustment. Some changes we know about, and others we can only speculate. But either way, I don't want to rush the process. On my lunchtime walks at work lately, I've been admiring the azaleas and considering how much we can learn from them about savoring the fleeting moments of each day. These brilliant pink and white blossoms are among my favorites each spring, but are only at their peak for a few short weeks out of the year. And if I rush to get this day over with, or speed through the days more intent on moving fast and marking my calendar as complete, they'll soon be gone, and I'll miss the beauty they have to offer. It brings to mind that God is a right now God. He gives us daily bread, seasonal blooms, and present help. Times of trouble and times of celebration are temporary. And whether good or bad, the view from where you and I sit today won't always look like this. Some changes we will have influence over, and others will always be very much outside our control. But here's what I know. I have today, you have today, we have today, with its stress and uncertainty, yes, but also with an abundance of fresh mercy and sweet beauty.